Hey, it's the Legend, and today we're going to be talking about a topic that 80% of Americans struggle with. This is budgeting, this is saving money. Most people have less than $1,000 in their bank account. 52% of millennials say they have literally $0. So if that's you, this video was created to help you make the right changes in your life to be financially free. This is something that I've used and helped me go from zero to scaling and building multi-million-dollar companies and really create my dream lifestyle. Hence why I'm here with you today. So let's do this. So step number one is to make a list of your monthly expenses. You want to figure out how much is leaving your bank account. And I know you probably think you know. That's what I thought, but there's been times where I've looked back and realized I've spent $3,000 on Uber Eats, literally Postmates. There's been times where I've looked back and I've spent $10,000 on coaching or consulting. And here's the thing is I did have a decent amount of money flowing in, so I didn't really notice how much I was spending until I noticed how much I was spending. And here's what you got to do is you got to go ahead and look at your bank account statements, your credit and your debit cards. You can go ahead and print these out and examine them line by line. And basically that's the way you can do it. And that's how I've done it before. The other way you can go ahead and do it is just go ahead and download Clarity. It's a software and it will show you how much you're spending. You can go ahead and check the description to download that app right there. And that will lead you to step number two. Step number two is to actually analyze and categorize each area you've spent money in before. So you've probably heard advice like this before, and I'm going to tell you what. The reason why I've been able to do what I've done versus just save money is this, is I believe in flowing money into things that would eventually make me more money. So for a lot of you, that would be learning skill sets or investing money versus just focusing on saving. You need to do both. You need to do both of these things to really get ahead. So once you do this and categorize, hey, I'm spending $500 on eating out every month. I'm spending $400 on Lyft. I'm doing whatever it is you're doing. Maybe it's you have a shopping problem. Everybody has the thing that they love to do that they kind of splurge on. And I do think you should reward yourself and do that every so often. I'm not saying to go to the extreme and lock yourself in the room and chop up your cards and like put yourself on this crazy thing. But what I'm saying is look at these areas and really figure out where can you cut back on that's just not being responsible. We know what it is. You know what it is. If you ask yourself, hey, let's be honest here. Did I really need to do that? And there is a point where you have to sacrifice to get ahead. But that's why most people never get to where they want to go, because they never make that sacrifice. So once you categorize your expenses, you're going to X out, lower the things that you do not need, things you're wasting money on. You're going to see how you could potentially maybe even create a budget where you're flowing more money into things that would eventually make you money. Now, if you don't know where that is right now, no problem. You want to go ahead and be prepared for the opportunity when it comes and have this money saved up, or else you're just going to miss the opportunity altogether and have $0 when there's a great opportunity to take advantage of something, whether it's for business or whether it's for, investing or whatever. It's better to be ready so you don't have to get ready. And this will lead you to step number three. Step number three is to actually go ahead and take your income minus your expenses and see what's left over at the end of the month. Like I said before, if you don't know what to do with that money, you just want to make it as big as possible until you get prepared. Now, I'm going to share with you what I did, which was probably not the best in some cases, but was in other ways. So when I first transitioned out of school to my corporate job, I didn't have a savings. I just went and did it. And I budgeted, I micromanaged my money. I started to make a bit of money. I had a decent career, had a decent position that I was working in where people were making a lot of money. After their first year, the average salary was income, shouldn't say salary, there was commission and bonuses, around $200,000. So I was in a great position. Eventually, I transitioned out of that, started a business. And throughout that whole time, I put my money into myself in terms of education and learning skill sets that would help me be just independent and feel indestructible. And that's what my belief is if you can learn enough, you're always going to be desired in the marketplace. For me, I chose to learn the skill set of day trading. I chose to learn about business, marketing, sales, administration. And to this day, I still study because I know how powerful it is. The more that I learn, it really is in correlation to the more that I earn. And I know that you've probably heard that before, but it's truth. At the end of the day, if you can get with the business owner, even if you're not doing your own thing, you're not owning your own business, but you can go to that business owner, say you're an accountant, say you're a support representative, say you're anything, it doesn't even matter what area you're in. If you understand the different components in other areas in that business, you're gonna have different insights that separate you from the competition, meaning you're gonna be more desired and people are gonna want to hire you. So when you have that edge on people, guess what? You can go into a place, in a position with some certainty. Like, hey, I'm probably going to get this job because I know 99% of people that are not watching this don't know how to do anything. They know how to take orders, follow rules, memorize some stuff, and they're not doing that extra work to really get ahead and separate themselves from the competition. And that's why with this video, the intention is not just to have you budget your money or save it more, which you should absolutely do. And you should set a deadline and target on when you're going to start doing this. And remember, it's not about going and doing this for a month or 2 months. It's about doing this and having this mindset for a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, 10 years, so that you get this compound effect and you get exponential growth. And when you start tapping into that exponential growth and you get to that point where you're debt free, where your money is flowing in, where you actually have money, where you can go out there and make it work for you, start taking a bit more risk, life starts to get really, really beautiful. And I'm not going to tell you and say, money is going to handle all of your problems. It's going to make you happy. But what it does do is it gives you the option to choose what you really want to do. And typically when people are able to do that and kind of pour themselves into a project or something that's a little bit more on purpose, they get more excited. I'll tell you what. When I wake up and I'm doing this video right now and it's late, I'm in the office right now. Like, you guys, I'm just going to show this real quick. Like, it's dark. It's dark. It's empty. It is empty here. It's empty. I'll show you what time it is. It's Thursday, January 9th at 10:19 p.m. And I'm doing exactly what I want to do. And that's what it's about. Setting yourself up so you can make those decisions and really be in control of your day. I think you deserve it. I think your family deserves it. And I think that, for 2020, it might not happen this year. That's the reality. It might take you 2 years, might take you 3 years, might take you 4, might take you 5. But at the end of the day, I know looking back, it's going to be worth it. And that's something that I think everybody really needs to think about. This is the thing that happened to me, where I ended up having a bad experience where I lost somebody and realized, dang, we're here. We have one shot. If you believe in reincarnation, that's something that I'm with you. We probably, maybe, who knows really, right? But what I'm saying is, at least right now in this experience, we're going at it one time. Let's go all in. Let's make the sacrifices now so that we can have a better tomorrow and really decide what our future looks like. This is Nick Legend. Make sure you like and subscribe. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. What's more important? Saving money, making money, and do you want to see more videos? Let me know how I can help you out. It'd be great.